On a peaceful Sunday morning, December 7th, 1941, the tranquil skies over Pearl Harbor in Hawaii were suddenly torn apart by an unexpected and vicious aerial assault. The attack, orchestrated by the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service, was a defining moment in history, propelling the United States into the throes of World War II. But what precipitated this assault, and why did it thrust America into the global conflict? To understand the catalyst for this seismic shift, we must first delve into the geopolitical climate of the early 20th century. Japan, eager to cement its power and influence across Asia and the Pacific, had embarked on a campaign of expansion. The ambition was to secure necessary resources and establish dominance. However, this aggressive imperialism clashed with the interests of the United States, which had significant economic and strategic stakes in the region. As Japanese forces advanced further responded with a series of economic sanctions and trade embargoes, most notably on oil exports to Japan, a critical resource for their military endeavors. These measures, intended to curtail Japanese aggression, only served to harden their resolve. Japan faced a critical decision: withdraw from their conquests or secure the required resources through force. The latter choice set the stage for the audacious attack on Pearl Harbor. The Japanese High Command calculated that a crippling strike against the U.S. Pacific Fleet would eliminate any immediate threats and allow Japan the freedom to consolidate its gains in the Pacific. At first light on December 7th, without prior declaration of war, waves of Japanese planes descended upon Pearl Harbor, unleashing a torrent of destruction. In just over 2 hours, 5 battleships were sunk or severely damaged. Numerous other vessels were crippled, and over 180 aircraft were destroyed. Most tragically, over 2,400 Americans lost their lives. This audacious and devastating attack shocked the nation and shattered any lingering isolationist sentiment within the United States. President Franklin D. Roosevelt addressed Congress the very next day, famously describing December 7th as a date which will live in infamy. With a swift and resolute response, the United States declared war on Japan. This declaration marked the nation's official entry into World War II, aligning with the Allied powers against the Axis. The attack on Pearl Harbor unified the American public in a shared resolve, transforming the course of the war and altering the global balance of power. Moreover, the consequences of Pearl Harbor extended beyond immediate military and political realms, influencing America's international policies. The event underscored the risks inherent in isolationism and reaffirmed the necessity of global engagement and preparedness, principles that continue to shape U.S. foreign policy to this day. In conclusion, the attack on Pearl Harbor stands as a stark reminder of the complexities of global diplomacy and the unforeseen repercussions of international conflict. It was not merely an isolated event, but a pivotal turning point that reshaped history. As we reflect on this critical moment, let us understand the profound impact it has had on the world as we know it today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing insights into pivotal world events.